It's now known that more than at least 128 people have died in Hong Kong's worst fire in decades. Many people are still unaccounted for. Officials say fire alarms in all 8 blocks were not working effectively, and the blaze started from a lower level and moved up the buildings. The cause of the fire has yet to be determined. The police say they will start entering the complex today to begin gathering evidence, and that an investigation will be carried out over the next few weeks. The entire estate had been undergoing renovations and was wrapped in bamboo scaffolding and green mesh. Well, for the very latest, we can speak now to our correspondent, Martin Yip, who is at the scene. Martin, hello to you. That death toll and the number missing continuing to rise. Just bring us up to date with the very latest on the search and rescue operation.
Yes, so the Security Secretary Chris Tang have given a press conference not so long ago, and he said that now the fire is out, but that it still takes time to kind of tidy up the place in terms of the temperature. It's still a very hot scene, so police investigators might not be able to go in until maybe another few hours. But just before I come to this corner, there were a busload of people dressed in protective gear, just like what you would have seen during the COVID-19 days at hospitals. So likely they are forensic experts who are coming to start gathering evidence here. And Chris Tan did say that they are expecting to find possibly more remains of those who have deceased as they move into. And let me tell you where I am now. I'm just in another corner of the fire site. This is Kwang Fuk Estate, just next to it. And back at my back, this white building is Kwang Fuk Community Hall, where identification of those who have died is being organized right here. They are using albums for those who might have lost their loved ones to come and see if they have indeed lost someone who they love. And it's a very somber scene here.
Yeah, and Martin, I mean, the reports coming from the search and rescue team suggest that the conditions are extremely difficult still in the buildings, that even where the fires have been put out, temperatures can be up to sort of 200 degrees Celsius. So incredibly difficult to find anybody that might have survived.
That's indeed the case, and that's why just to get investigators in might take another hours, and the fire service is still working on it. And the next phase would definitely be the investigation that might take 3 to 4 weeks. And beside of that, the very fact of the temperature have left firefighters possibly without much choice but to leave some of the deceased behind for now. There are, at least according to Chris Tang, some 16 people who have died are still inside the building, and they can't move their remains just yet. So it would really take time to make further progress in terms of recovery rather than rescue.
And just bring us right up to date with the investigation into what might have started this fire, or at least what might have led it to spread so quickly.
Yes, Chris Tang, again, the Secretary for Security, did say that they now believe it's the green mesh that is used to cover the bamboo scaffolding that first caught fire, that is spread it to a point where it reached some firms being used to cover the windows of the residential apartments. Then the fire went out of control from there. Some bamboo burned to the point that it broke up and then fell into some other apartments, causing the fire to spread further. But when it comes to the question of what actually ignited the whole thing, Chris Tang is holding off from confirming anything. There are reporters chasing on whether it's because of construction workers leaving burning secret butts behind, which we saw videos circulating on the internet, but he's not confirming that, and he insists the investigation is still going on.
OK, Martin Yip, for the moment, thank you. We will be back to you later just to make sure we're fully updated with the situation from Hong Kong. But joining me now is Professor Ho Wing Yip, Senior Electrical and Building Services Engineer from Hong Kong. Hello to you. Thank you for talking to us here on BBC News. We heard some detail there from Martin about theories into why the fire spread so quickly. What do you look at with your expert eye and see as possible reasons why this devastating fire took hold?
First of all, I would like to express my personal feeling that I'm really shocked and saddened by the news, as the number of deaths is still increasing. I worry that the ultimate number, eventually the number will well exceed 100 or even 400. I'm really sad. Okay, going back to the reasons of the fire. I think first of all, the using of the foam board to cover the window is I think the most major reason. And with the ignition of the foam board, the fire have then ignited the protective net outside the scaffold, and ultimately the bamboo scaffold may have added some burning fuel to the fire. And but I want to go back to one very fundamental thing. It's about escape. If fire occurred, if people were alerted of the fire, they should run away from the building. But I was given to understand that, and I've heard from news that the fire alarm system didn't work. If the fire alarm system has been shut down purposely, that would be really a sad or even a criminal act. As the purposes of the fire alarm is not only to trigger the fire alarm to alert people to go away, but it has to trigger the operation of a fire pump.
Yeah, Professor, you're referring to, there was a press conference given this morning which, as you say, suggested that the fire alarms were not working properly in the buildings. We're just looking at we've been looking at the pictures of them, and they were being refurbished, these tower blocks, the 8 tower blocks, so they were covered in this green mesh. And you've spoken there about the styrofoam, which is also being looked at as to whether it could have contributed to the spread of the fire so quickly.
Yeah. But I would like to correct that not all 8 buildings have been affected. Only 7 out of these 8 buildings have been affected. One of the buildings is at the top wing, so not affected during the fire. And you focus on the green protective nets. Yes, I think that has contributed to the spread of fire, as if they are not of fire retardant materials, fire will start and propagate easily from the bottom of the building up to the top of the building. And with the flying ash from one building, they will be blown by winds to another building and has become the sources of fire of another building.
We are going to have to leave it there, but we appreciate your expertise this morning, Professor Ho Wing Yip, Senior Electrical and Building Services Engineer. Thank you. You can continue to follow this story on the BBC News website and app. We have a live page with all the latest developments, with everything that we know so far, and of course the latest analysis from Hong Kong.